Short video tutorial, I explain you how to prepare an Excel spreadsheet of points, which I want to import into MapMaker. As an additional feature, I want also the display labels displayed in my MapMaker. I have a spreadsheet with the coordinates of all TCBD regional offices in Ghana. You see column A has the short abbreviation, column B has the latitude, column C has the longitude, and column D has the display label. Because it's quite important and easily to get confused with this latitude, longitude, I write it down on a piece of paper or in my notepad. Again, in column B, I have the latitude, which also we can refer to the y coordinates, and in column C, I have the longitude or the x coordinate. That's all. This, you can see it is in a spreadsheet in Excel. We have to convert it to a CSV file. We save as in, for example, my C folder temp, but now I select, you can see it here in CSV. I want to save it as a CSV file. For example, the name TCBD offices Ghana coordinates.csv in my folder temp. Very often now it comes with 2 or 3 warning messages. Always click OK or yes. The selected file does not support workbooks that contain multiple sheets. That refers to these sheet 1, 2, 3. Most people work only with one sheet 1, which is okay. And this file may contain features that are not compatible with CSV, like different fonts or formulas, or so we are not interested in these, so I simply press yes. Actually, I don't have to, but I can close the whole thing. You want to save the changes you made to, no, I don't want to save these changes. Closed. In my drawing tools, I put this over there. In my drawing tools, I have under points, import list of points. So, source file must be a CSV file with geographical coordinates. This is all fine. Step 1. Always go through the steps. I select the CSV file. I click on the pull down. You remember it was in my C temp. So I'm now in my C. You can see that here. I go to my temp folder. Select again. Here is my TCBD offices Ghana coordinates. Again, select, watch the sequence. A couple of times now I pressed on the pull down menu and then select. Okay, here we got it. File C, temp, TCBD office Ghana coordinates.csv.
Selected file. Before I say, don't get confused with let long. You do need the X and Y coordinates. Earlier I was saying, even I was proposing to write it down, in column B we have the latitude or the Y coordinates. Column of Y or latitude or UTM northing. This sits in column B. In my column C, remember we have the longitude or X. You can read here column of X or the longitude that sits in C. I didn't write it down, but you might remember my display label was the next column, which was D. You might ask, so what happened to my column A? We ignore column A. You remember these were these 2 letters shortcut abbreviations for the regions? We don't need it. I don't want it in my MapMaker.
so we can omit it. I'm skipping this step. This is an optional step for additional names. I do that in a later session. What happened to step 4? Latitude, longitude to UTM conversion. Import from lat-long. This is the default. This is recommended. With these our points were in latitude, longitude. We do convert them in UTM 30 because LookMIS is running in UTM 30, so this is fine. Occasionally we get coordinates in UTM 30. We would then take this one. No conversion, source is already in UTM. So if your coordinates are already in UTM, no conversion. If they are that long, I take the default and I say import. Here we are. Straight it is. I can see it already here. And if you don't believe me that this is in Ghana, I go to my Ghana folder, Ghana DRA has this channel file, and then I click my Ghana region. I want only the outline of these, which is lines all black. Here we are. This is Ghana, and we have all over our regional offices. That means these coordinates which have been in the Excel spreadsheet, Upper West, Upper East, Northern Region, Ponga-Hafo, etc. All these points here are now imported from my Excel spreadsheet. A last remark here, there is some explanation what we did. Import of the coordinates, X from the column C, Y from column B, display label from column C. It is also explained that we have 11 points where they are stored, and everything is done and fine. I don't think it was that difficult.